Lesson 4.6 in Unit 4, Addition and Subtraction. Today's lesson is called A Shopping Activity. What are you learning today? In today's lesson, you will learn to use addition and subtraction within 100 to solve one- and two-step word problems. You will learn to fluently add and subtract within 100 using strategies based on place value, properties of operations. You will learn to represent whole numbers as lengths from 0 on a number line diagram with equally spaced points corresponding to the numbers 0, 1, 2, and so on, and represent whole number sums and differences within 100 on a number line diagram. You will learn to solve word problems involving dollar bills, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies using the dollar sign and the cent sign symbols appropriately. Your math message for today. You buy a clock that costs $78. You pay with a $100 bill. How much is your change? There's your clock, and there's a hint to help you figure out how much change you'll get. To solve this math message, you should use your 100 grid. Count up from 78 to 88 and then 98, putting your finger on 78 and say 10, 20, then count on two more. It sounds like this: 10, 20, 21, 22. Your change is $22. Another way to think in solving this is to use a number line. You'd start at 78, count up 2, 1, 2, plus 10 is 12, plus 10 more is 22. Different strategies for adding two-digit numbers. There are different ways to solve the addition of two-digit numbers. Pause the video here and turn to page 96 in your math journal. Welcome back. Page 96 in your math journal. For this example, I would like you to think about purchasing two items and find out how much they cost together. The two items are the telephone, $46, and toaster for $29. How much do these two items cost all together? And remember, those key words, all together, tell us to add. Strategy 1 for adding 46 plus 29. Start with the larger addend. Remember, the addends are the two numbers that you're adding together, and the answer you get is the sum. So you start with the larger addend, 46. To add 29, note that there are two tens in 29. Count up by tens. From 46, two tens, 56, 66, and then add 9, 66 plus 9. Think, 66 plus 10 equals 76, but it's only 9, so take 1 away. 76 minus 1 equals 75. The total cost is $75. Strategy 2 for adding 46 plus 29. Think of $10 bills and $1 bills. Add the tens from both numbers. For example, 46 there are 4 tens. 4 tens really means 40, and 40 plus 6 equals 46. And the 29, there are 2 tens. You break that up, it's 20 plus 9. So you're thinking of tens and ones. Add the tens from both numbers, the 40 plus the 20, that equals 60, and then add the ones. 6 plus 9. 6 plus 9 is 15. So I can use my mental math to add 60 plus 15, and it's 75. 46 plus 29 equals 75. Turn to page 97 in your math journal. You can pause the video if you need a minute to catch that. The top part of page 97 is similar to the example that we just did together. Try to work through number 1 and 2 on your own. When we check this page together, we'll complete numbers 3 and 4 together. Remember to write the number model on both numbers 1 and 2. Your homework tonight is just like this. So here is page 97. On the first one, it says to buy a telephone and an iron. What is the total cost? The telephone costs $46. That's one part. And the iron costs $32. That's the other part. We need to find the total. Remember to use your strategies that were taught earlier. So our number model is going to be 46 plus 32. And the strategy that I like is to break them down into tens and ones. I like to think of 40 plus 6 and 30 plus 2. 40 plus 30 is 70, and 6 plus 2 equals 8. The total cost is $78. 2 parts, and don't forget to write the total. See if you can do number 2. Numbers 3 and 4, and the try this on number 5 we'll do together. Pause the video here to work on page 97. Your next assignment is on page 98 in your math journal. It is a math box page. Numbers 3, 4, and 5 can be done independently. Try the others. See what you can do. We will discuss them as we check it together. So, as we close this lesson, the following concepts you have learned. In today's lesson, you learned to use addition and subtraction within 100 to solve 1- and 2-step word problems. You've learned to fluently add and subtract within 100 using strategies based on place value, properties of operations. Represent whole numbers as lengths from 0 on a number line diagram with equally spaced points corresponding to the numbers 0, 1, 2, and so on, and represent whole number sums and differences within 100 on a number line diagram. Solve word problems involving dollar bills, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies using the dollar sign and the cent sign symbols appropriately.